Hey everybody, this is Josh Wilmuth, the CEO of CTTS here in Georgetown, and I wanted to show you a few reasons why we moved our company, our in-house server, our desktops, and our laptops over to a virtual cloud environment. Before, it was a challenge to access our company's shared files and line of business applications when we weren't currently in the office. Now we can access our own personalized, secure environment from just about any device. We can use our Apple or Android phones and tablets. We can use PCs, Macs, anything as long as it's connected to the internet. By leveraging virtual desktops, it has allowed us to serve our clients faster and more efficiently, no matter if we're in the office, at a client site, or working from home. Some of you may be asking, what is a virtual environment? The easiest way to think about this is by using your device, again being a phone, tablet, PC, or Mac, to remotely connect to your everyday computer that resides in a data center. But unlike your office, the data center has redundant ISPs, in this case 15 of them, and redundant power companies and power sources, and redundant locations, and that's both on the east and west coast. So I want to show you a couple things here that really sold us on why we made the decision and kind of what it looks like, and see if it might be a good choice for you and your organization. First, I'm on a MacBook Pro laptop. Phenomenal machine here. What we've got is an application called VM Horizon Client, which I'll fire that up, and instantly you'll see our customized and personalized environment. So we have our own domain, the cttsonline.tetherview.com. Tetherview is our partner in this. We have a secure communication link to our own server environment. We've got our typical username and password. You log in here, and once we log in and authenticate, you'll see all of the computers that I have access to. And currently I've got access to my desktop, that's a CTTS 108, and then we also have a file server, CTTS FS. That way we can share documents with amongst the team. So from here, I click on whatever computer I want to access, and it connects me through securely. You'll see here that this looks very, very familiar. This is actually a Windows Server 2012 environment, but just skinned to look like Windows 7 or Windows 8. You'll notice all of the applications here in my environment are Windows applications. So even though I'm on my MacBook Pro, I'm still able to open up, Google Chrome, all of my native Microsoft Office applications. We've got line of business applications specifically for us. I've got a quoting tool. I even have our voice over IP soft phone loaded here. So no matter where I am and no matter what device I'm on, I can communicate with my team or our clients in a manner that I normally do. This environment is compliant. It's FINRA, HIPAA compliant, and PCI compliant. So it's not a shared environment. It's not you and a whole bunch of other folks on the same server and same desktop. This one has been built specifically for CTTS with the applications and the needs that we have in mind. And that's what makes it so great and customizable. So we have the ability to give yourself more RAM if you need to, or more hard drive space on the fly. So there's no more of buying additional RAM, shutting the computer down, putting it in, and coming back up. It's basically a turn of the dial whenever you need more resources. One of the things that's really cool here is because we have our own server, we're able to carve up space specifically for our own needs. So here we've got an executive drive that is only for the executive team, contains payroll information, company information, things that not everybody needs to see. We have shared folder. That way this is things everybody's going to need access to, whether it be marketing materials, client information, anything along those lines. Then I've also got my own space carved out for things that I just need. So maybe just temp files, it may be shortcuts from applications and files that I'm currently using. But basically I've got these three areas to use however I want to. You'll notice that we have 50 gigs of data allocated to this space. If we needed to bump that up to 75 or 100 gigs, depending on if we had a large amount of data influx, then it's a turn of a dial to get that going where it needs to be. So highly customizable, ability to carve up however you need based on your organization and who needs access to what data. Very cool thing here I'll show you is the speed. So here I'm on my virtual machine in the data center. We'll run a quick speed test. I want to show you some of the speeds you're able to get. If you've got applications that are really internet intensive, meaning that the faster your internet, the faster you get done with work, then this is, an awesome solution for you. So currently I'm at a location that has 100 by 10 internet speed, and as you can see, we're blowing that away. So by connecting into my virtual desktop, I'm able to get, in this case, 630 megabytes per second, and the download, the upload, 242 megabytes per second. So I'll flip over here to my physical laptop, and we'll run the same speed test from it just to give you a contrast in the speed variables. Now, 80, 100, megabytes per second, that is still super fast. I'll never use a lot of that. That's basically there for when we've got everybody remoting into people's machines. You've got voice over IP conversations. You've got downloads happening. You've got a lot of things going on. But if you're using applications that really need that internet speed, looking at the virtual PC side is definitely something you may want to consider. So again, 90 by 25 is not bad, but hey, I'd love to have 630 by 242. So one last thing I want to show you is in your native Office applications is I'm able to open up Word documents. This is in my cloud environment. And I'm able to type just like I would normally. I can flip over, if you will, to my MacBook Pro, fire, and also be typing. So I can be working on multiple things. I can be working, both remotely and in the cloud, depending on where I am, what I need to do. It's just a great tool to make sure that everything is in one single location and everybody's on the same page, and then leveraging technology. This is something that a couple years ago, the cost for this technology was not available to us, just in the small to medium business market, just because it costs so much. But now we've got the ability, because just of the amount of users going into this, that we can move our clients into that in a price point that they can afford. So if you'd like to learn more about virtual desktops and if I might be the right solution for you, please reach out to me anytime, and I'd love to schedule time to discuss. Take care, and we'll see you soon.